Another kind of support garment I'd like to talk about for pregnancy is a soft structured support. It's more like a band. So there are many different kinds of support garments and bands on the market as well. The one I'm going to show you today is sort of like a tube top for your abdomen, a tube top for your belly. So someone might use a soft structured cloth band if they're experiencing discomfort in the abdomen. So I have seen people find relief from something like this if they're having ligamentous pain or just uncomfortable sensations of the muscles stretching, it's feeling sore. Sometimes people like this if they're getting some symptoms of diastasis, so they can actually feel that abdominal wall starting to pull and open and it's uncomfortable. Or sometimes if the abdomen is just starting to feel heavy as we get into later stages of the pregnancy or in pregnancies with multiples. So this garment in particular is a compression garment. So it's stitched in a certain way that it's true graded compression, meaning that it's got a little more support, a little more tensile strength, thread tension lower on and decreases as the garment comes up. That's nice because we want to have less resistance up near the rib cage in order to facilitate breathing. Whatever support or garment you use should allow freedom of breathing. We should never be restricted in any way that's going to stop our breathing. The thing about supporting the abdomen too, and even more importantly, is that we need to strike a balance between this sensation of support, but also not increasing tension enough that we could be inhibiting uterine growth in any way. So we want to make sure that that baby has the freedom to grow and take up as much space as they need and have no restrictions imposed on them. So whenever we're looking at providing support and comfort for the abdominal area, it needs to be gentler. And that's commonly why you will see bands and cloth-based supports instead. And it's to strike that balance between a little bit of support and comfort and soothing for the nervous system, but not inhibiting uterine growth. So again, this garment has some specialized stitching. It's kind of like, you can sort of see it, but it's kind of like a belly smile that's going to go and add a little lift and compression at the bottom of the abdomen. In the back, they have some specialized stitching to, change the sensation in your lumbar spine and in your low back as well. This one is like a whole tube top that's going to go right from your hips to your rib cage, so it can provide support for the entire abdomen. But again, there are various different options for supports like this on the market. Again, cloth supports are nice because they also are low profile. You can wear them close to the skin and they blend in really nicely under clothes. They don't have the same bulkiness, but they don't provide the same quantity or amount of compression that an SI joint belt would, which makes them better for other activities. So garments like this are definitely more comfortable in sitting, but tend to help discomfort that's happening a little higher up. And again, the support is softer or gentler, which is necessary for that abdominal piece. So that is another option if you're feeling discomfort higher in your core canister during pregnancy. For this particular soft structured maternity band, there's no Velcro or fasteners. You step into it to put it on. It does well directly against the skin or over undies or over a thin layer like leggings in this case. You want to make sure that the specialized stitching, if there is indeed compression, is sitting appropriately at the base of where the tummy or belly starts to come out, so just that it has the best support, and then it lies over the hips, blending nicely under other clothing.